Bark. Wise. Run. I love boyhood. I love boyhood.
Greetings one and all, welcome to another pay-per-view review for you all, or not pay-per-view, a live event review for your viewing, entertaining, and recap, pleasures and whatnot, not sexual, that's a different story, but, yeah, speaking of sexual, the damn ducky, that's a whole different story as well, but yeah, I hope you all enjoy what we're going to discuss, but before we get started, I just want to introduce, well, actually, I don't need to introduce him. You all know who it is.
Oh, boy. Talk about a show that was on Mount Everest, and it just went downhill like a big fucking turd in a mudslide. Greetings, all you YouTubers out there. Thank you for watching our compilation video of the emphasizing Mr. Anderson, yours truly, Romy, White J Money, and we're going to talk about the review of TLC No S. This took place in Boston, Massachusetts, and it did a toll or a capacity of a little under 15,000. I believe it was sold out. And by the end of the show, I wonder how many people walked out.
Oh, God. I'm wondering because of what happened on Monday Night Raw as well.
Yeah,
okay,
take notes.
So, anyways, folks, before we start the main card of the whole entire program, we're gonna begin with the pre-show match, and basically, this was, in my opinion, kind of a sucky way, but the match itself was not bad in a way.
Match was fun. I'm sorry, go ahead, Gary.
Anyways, like I was saying, it started off with pretty much two women wrestlers, and I think I fucking spit.
It is Becky Lynch from Mad Max Fury Road and Sasha Banks, the hot redhead.
I was gonna say that, but I accidentally spit on my camera by mistake.
And obviously, it's in Boston, her hometown.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, the match was fine, but there's only two big problems, and I don't want to say ruined it, but it really declined the match. Number one, it wasn't clean.
No, it wasn't. It was dirty.
And it was kind of dumb, It can work for some, but it just didn't work out here. And the second thing, they fucking cut a commercial right during the middle of the match.
Yes, and that's the worst thing that you should hate about when it comes to match. Hey, they do it to Raw all the time, but when it comes to pay-per-views, live events.
Jesus Christ. Take some fucking notes. Do you see Dana White doing that on UFC Fight Night?
No.
He does it between the goddamn rounds.
Yes, he does. But anyways, I just want to say about this match itself, it was alright, but thanks to the two shitty things that happened, the dirty win and the commercial interference, basically, it didn't work out for a pre-show. But here's the thing, though, if this was NXT, not only the rating would be higher, but it'd be a lot better match if this was
it'd be way better booked, it'd be way better presented, you'd have a way better crowd.
Oh, yes, and plus they would be able to do moves and do whatever they want in the ring.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's just like 2.15.
Yes, exactly. That's all it is. It's a 2.5.
2.15 is the lowest fucking Raw rating they ever had.
That's bad.
It was so bad that the fucking crowd walked out on it.
It was that bad. Literally. Hey, if you're a true wrestling fan like Jon Stewart is, basically you wouldn't tolerate this kind of bullshit. And Jon Stewart, you're God. That's all I'm saying. You are a God.
Him and Paul Heyman.
Him and Paul Heyman are both gods. But folks, about this match, to keep it short and simple, it was alright in a way between back and forth.
There was good action. There was great maneuvers, great reversals and shit.
Oh yes. But thanks to that commercial interfering the match itself, and if that commercial interfered, it would have been a 3. But
oh my god, it would have been a 3. I give it a 2.25. I'm sorry. I don't blame Sasha Banks or Becky Lynch.
I don't know.
They're not to blame here. It's WWE to blame.
It's a 2.5 out of 5 stars for me. While Sasha is getting the win. Pretty much her with her two girlfriends of the female version of the New Day. So anyway, speaking of the New Day, let's get to the card, shall we?
Yeah, I can tell them where they can show those unicorn horns.
Oh, boy, asses. But anyway, speaking of the New Day, holy shit. Basically, about this match, it started off with the New Day cutting their promo and everything. Xavier Woods did not style his hair whatsoever, and
but there's a reason why. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. The first thing, what WWE does very well is they start off their matches with a great, sometimes brilliant match. This wasn't great, nor was it brilliant. This was fucking phenomenal.
It was phenomenal.
Dude, this is what you want in a triangle ladder match. The creativity, I don't even know where to begin. Because there was so much good shit that was going on in this match.
Oh my god. You want, out of all the people who impressed me the most, Kalisto, he fucking impressed me throughout the whole entire thing.
Okay, Sin Botcha.
He actually didn't do any botches.
A monkey flip, and he did a 450 splash on a ladder on top of I think it was Kofi Kingston on that
on the midget
ladder.
On the midget ladder. That's exactly what it was.
And probably the biggest one is where he does that maneuver where it's like a jumping reverse scorpion death drop.
That's exactly what it was.
But he did it off the top of a ladder, and now the ladder was like this, and there was another ladder in one of the steps onto a rope, and they're on the very top, and he does like this jumping reverse scorpion death drop on one of the Usos, and they went flying through the fucking ladder, and then Sin Cara goes on the top, jumps on the top rope, and does a fucking a swan time on. I was just like,
out of all that was the most incredible.
That was just part of it. And then you have Big E doing bench pressing,
and he was twerking his ass off as well. Big E doing what he does, and plus another entertaining aspect was the Usos, who's also, this is New Day, Lucha Dragons, and the Usos. Let's just say the Usos Pizza, Jay Cheese, and Jimmy Pepperoni. So basically, one of the Usos was hanging upside down, and Kofi Kingston did a sliding kick to one of the Usos upside down with a ladder on him, and Xavier Woods came out with his trombone to the
oh my god,
Xavier Woods
was on commentary. He cracked.
He was the funniest aspect out of the whole entire commentary team. I wouldn't mind if he was on commentary.
Oh yeah, and then you have man, so much. There's so many great moments.
So much action was going on in a good movie. See, the thing is, when it comes to a triple threat ladder match, I don't remember the last time since either one of us seen a good ladder match like this. For singles competition, Ziggler and Luke Harper for the Intercontinental title.
And you know the funny thing is, this is deja vu.
It is.
Where they open up the match with the ladder match, and it easily stole the fucking show.
It did.
This is my fourth 5.
You're giving us a 5.
This is one of the best ladder matches. The ending, I was fucking laughing.
It was amazing.
The Uso was climbing. Oh no, it was Kalisto.
It was Kalisto and Xavier Woods.
Xavier Woods like, no, it's Kalisto, you dummy, get it right. And he's like, where's my trombone? And
he took the fucking trombone.
And he
threw it right on his back.
Fucking hurls it at his back. And he's like, ah! And then Kofi gets up and just flips him off the fucking ladder, and he goes flying off.
And Kofi Kingston, the only man alive, was the one who was climbing the ladder, and boom, he took the tag team titles and took it home.
Oh man, fucking brilliant, absolutely brilliant. This is going to be on my top 5 best matches of the year.
Oh, same here, dude.
This was incredible. I love this match. So many great spots, so many great moments.
Fantastic.
Just great tag team. Tactical wrestling.
That's what it was.
Love it. And Uso, nice black hole slam.
Oh yes, that was amazing. Okay, so basically, my expectations of Lucha Dragons win. They didn't win it, but hey, I was fine with New Day winning either or. It was fine either or.
Fucking rock. That's all I gotta say.
As for this match, like you said, sum it up. Awesome moments in the whole match. Great in-ring capability between all three teams. A lot of matches open. Everybody was bodies were all over the freaking floor. Xavier Woods on the fantastic commentary. Literally,
the crowd was chanting, "This is awesome!"
Oh,
and it was fine.
It was awesome. The whole crowd was on their feet.
Match. This is the best. This is the tag team match of the year.
This is. But anyways, as for the match itself, out of all of them, this is also a 5 out of 5 for me as well. It was an incredible match. I absolutely loved it.
I don't remember. And this is my. I only give it out 4. 5 out of 5. That's it.
This is your 4th 5 out of 5. But anyways, let's get to a match where it goes down a little bit downhill from here. Basically, it was a match that was just recently booked. It was between Ivan Drago
minus 2.0 versus the roided silverback gorilla Ryback.
What the hell did I call him in the pay-per-view? I called him Mr. What the hell did I call him? I called him something. I called him Mr. something.
I have no idea. You know,
I'm gonna call him Mr. Bucket for now on. I don't know.
Coming out looking like a fucking Smurf with that blue beanie and that blue shirt.
Yeah, he was a freaking Smurf as well. Pretty much, out of all of it, the only entertaining aspect for Romy...
Hey, Gary, I know something I can call you. You snuggled in the bed tonight, you little bitch.
Ducky, now is not the time or place.
New Day rocks!
Well, anyways, if that's the case, so basically the only thing Romy was paying attention to throughout the whole thing was pretty much
Lana, because man, I said before, she's got her hair down, she's wearing those tight button-up, shirt showing a little bit of cleavage, her sexy long legs. She is so fucking hot. I swear to God, I bet her butthole tastes like strawberry shortcake.
Strawberry shortcake. Pretty much, that's exactly.
I would please that boy.
Well, if that's the case, but anyways, folks, in this match,
go ahead.
Some stuff actually quite surprised me with Ryback in this match. He actually did some stuff off the top rope that I thought I would never expect to see him do.
He did a flying cross body for a guy of his size. It was pretty impressive.
He also did a flying
off the second rope, a nice drop kick.
A very
beautiful head. Ryback is way fucking bigger than you, and he can do a decent drop kick off the second rope,
he did
nonetheless.
A fantastic drop kick. But anyways, outside the ring as well, pretty much Lana was doing her own detail of...
The fuck you sniffing your finger for? Was it up your butt?
No. Well, anyways, so basically, Rusev and Ryboob were outside the ring, and...
Ryboob?
Yeah, Ryboob. So pretty much they're outside the ring. Rusev was saying, fuck this match. He was actually leaving it with Lana. Then Ryback started grabbing by his hair and trying to throw him in the ring. Then all of a sudden, Lana came back, tapped his back.
Well, he accidentally bumped into her. Lana was, selling it.
Yes, and she was selling,
basically, that gave Rusev the edge to put on the camel clutch. I'm gonna fuck his ass and make his humble. Not the acolyte, it's the fucking camel clutch. He won by...
knocking him out by submission.
By Ryback. Well, I wouldn't call him Ryback because at least he went out like a man on like The Undertaker.
Yeah, he did.
So, it was a little bit better than I expected, but wasn't a good match overall.
It wasn't.
I'll give it 2.5. It was just, It was
an alright. It was an alright match. I mean, not really much was going on. A couple stuff between each competitor, mostly with Ryback doing some impressive stuff, which I give him a good thumbs up to. But in all, the match itself wasn't really all that pleasing. But hey, it's a 2 out of 5. It's a 2 out of 5. But anyways, the next match that happened, it was the same exact thing, but instead it was between two sandwiches.
I'm sorry. First of all, when would these fuckers ever get the idea that chairs matches just don't work? They're boring and they get tiresome. You have Kurt Angle's retarded cousin, Jack Swagless, against Alberto Pinata. All right. Now. Those folks, he can't even hold the control. He can't even hold the camera right. He's all shaking and shit.
What's his name again? What's his name?
Alberto Pinata. Okay. This pretty much went down exactly how I thought it would.
It was
boring. I laughed at one of them is when Jack Swag was out of the ring, and he flopped onto those chairs, and then Alberto Burrito grabbed those fucking chairs and started just slamming right on top of one after another.
See,
I was like, uno más.
He was going, ¿Cómo estás, Alberto? ¿Cómo estás, Esqua? I don't know.
Be quiet. And then we have, come here, la mierte, biatch. Yeah. So, and then the finish was pretty cool.
It was.
It was like a Finn Balor stomp onto Jack's while he was kind of tied up on the corner, and he was kind of get his feet off, and he just jumps off the top rope, double kicks him into chairs, and that's how he gets the finish. I was like, okay, that was a cool finish.
It was, but here's the thing, though. I actually caught.
This match sucked ass.
You want to know something? I actually caught some. I didn't tell you, but I caught some. While he was actually giving him the ankle lock with the chair, he was actually botching it a little bit.
That was fucking
He
dumb.
was botching it, dude. He was botching. If you looked closely, I caught him. He was botching it.
All he did was he had his foot through the chair. He didn't use it to his advantage.
No, it didn't whatsoever.
What was the point?
It was just stupid. It was stupid between two sandwiches. We got Jack. Oh, Ryback. I know what I called him. I called him Mr. Hoagie for some reason.
Mr. Hoagie?
I called him Mr. Hoagie. I don't know why, but I did. He's known as Mr. Hoagie to me. Okay, so pretty much between two sandwiches, American prime beef sandwich of a Jack Swaggy sub against Alberto Bean Burrito. Alberto Burrito, that's what it was. Two sandwiches from Mexico, the other one's from America. You can get them. You can get one. It was pretty much Taco Bell versus Subway. That's what it was. So.
I give this 1.75 out of 5.
I gave it a 2 out of 5. So pretty much the match itself wasn't good. Now, next match, my expectations, I believe Romy's as well, it was not really there as I expected for this match.
No.
Because there's quite a few botches in this match.
Oh, there were quite
a few botches. So basically it was between the Wyatt family of Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, Braun Strowman, the guy who makes Romy look like a midget, and Eric Rowan. Again, pretty much Eric Rowan looks like Duke the Dumpster Drozy if he was a hobo. So, another thing...
he looks like if Lenny Smalls from A Mice and Men was a garbage man.
That's true. Against the ECW originals of the Dudley Boys of Bubba Bitch Dudley, against Reverend Devon Dudley, Tommy Dreamer, and the Man Beast Rhino, who's actually freaking jacked.
He was looking fucking jacked, dude. I don't think I ever seen him. He's 40 years old, folks, and he's fucking humongous. He's 5'10" and he's 300 pounds.
That was quite something to see him that big.
And here's a big disappointment. He didn't do the gore.
No, he didn't. Dude, that's what really set me off there.
Or like you can't do this move anymore. He was known for doing awesome pile drivers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the more I think about this match, I'm just like...
It was kind of, in my opinion, this match to me was kind of a slap in the face a little bit.
It was a little disappointing.
It was. But the match itself, I can't say it was okay in a way, but it brought my rating down a lot.
I wouldn't have brought it up if they would have done what I originally thought they were going to do, because Bubba Ray was the last one. It was 1 against 3.
Yes.
And Bubba Ray brings out the table, and he gets lighter fluid in a lighter. I'm just like...
That was a big disappointment. We're going to see an old ECW.
He puts the lighter fluid over this table, and he's about to light it on fire to give Bray Wyatt a power bomb. And also, Luke Harper gives him the super kick, and then Braun Strowman just, choke slams him through the table.
That's pretty much how it ended. But anyways, it was so obvious at first Eric Rowan was going to be the first one up because he's the weakest member of the Wyatt family.
It was going to be Eric Rowan was the very first one, and how convenient because he had his fucking name on the goddamn table.
Yeah, how convenient. Another botch was how Devon Dudley, the first time he was doing the table, how he stomped on it. It was a complete big-ass botch in that table.
Well, not only that, Eric Rowan, he was supposed to do his sun time, and he was supposed to go over the table, I believe, but he actually broke the bar.
Yeah, so it was a big disappointment itself. Originally, this match, it was going to be good, but the expectations were very low. The Wyatt family picked up a successful win.
And they needed to.
Yes, and they needed it badly so they can bring them up a little bit. But as for the match itself, I was originally giving it a 3, but more I thought of it, and a lot of the botches.
2.5 out of 5.
I did as well, 2.5 out of 5. Now, next match! Oh, man! You can ask Romy, I was fucking...
Owens fight, the man himself, Kevin Owens versus Dean
Motherfucking Titty Master Ambrose.
And that's to say he's going to be the Titty Master with Renee.
Oh, he's going to get a lot of titties tonight. Okay, you mind if I talk for this?
Go ahead.
Okay, so for this match itself, Romy and Alex were talking through the whole thing. I didn't give a fuck what they were doing. I was so worried about this match because I chose Ambrose to win this match. I've been saying prediction videos. I've been saying it for a while now. He's gonna be the next Intercontinental champion, and he fucking is. He fucking is.
It was a cool way of how he won too.
Oh, it was very creative. And once that 1, 2, 3 happened, oh man, I was twisted nipples. Oh man, you guys, I was fucking happy as shit. I got a big boner at the end.
Oh my god, he was twisting his nipples like if the Buffalo Bills won the Super Bowl.
Oh, I would be doing that if they actually did win the Super Bowl.
Alex wasn't too happy because, you know, his all-time favorite is Kevin Owens right now.
Well, here's the thing, though. I love Owens, too. I love him.
Dude, in his match, he was funny as fuck.
He was fucking cursing at the referee. He was yelling at him.
He was screaming at the crowd. He was screaming at Michael Polegreaser.
The referee as well. He's so freaking hilarious. And plus, he's a badass on Twitter as well.
Oh, he's the greatest. I love Kevin Owens, man. Kevin Owens is the fucking man because he's got personality, he's got charisma, and I remember a sign that said Diet Owens Diet, and I love it. He makes a joke, he's like, why would he throw popcorn and soda? Because I eat that every day. I was like, okay,
that was hilarious. That was hilarious to me. But anyways, as for this match itself, Ambrose did a lot of crazy moves in the match itself. The way he did it with the slide underneath and rolled them up, 1, 2, 3, Ambrose winning the Intercontinental title.
Way happy. He was going for a pop-up powerbomb, and he did like a really nice head scissors, and like Rey Mysterio used to do, and got the win like that, and the crowd went crazy.
Oh, me, I went berserk.
And basically, Dean Ambrose is your man, is your new IC champion. I'm very happy.
However,
with Kevin Owens, I think what they're gonna go with him. I think this is where they need to start bringing in Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
So those two can start feuding.
That's what's going to happen. The thing is, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Ambrose needed this title win because right now he's been at a bad point as is in WWE, and he needs to win.
Because they don't fucking book him right.
And now, since he's the Intercontinental champion, they're finally going to be doing something with him, and I hope they do something fantastic with him. I am praying to the Almighty Lord himself. I am praying to God.
This actually better is, okay, Mary, this is TLC. There was no stipulation for this match.
Which was kind of bullshit. This should have been the TLC match.
This should have been the TLC match.
See,
we'll get to that later on.
Now, if this was a TLC match, I would have given this a 5 out of 5, hands down, if Ambrose won. I would. But the thing was, it brought my rating down because it didn't have the match itself. But here's the thing, though, I did love this match. My favorite wrestler right now won it. I was twisting my nipples. I got a boner as well. It's a perfect 4 out of 5 for me. That's all.
Okay, I give it a 3.5 out of 5. Very fun matchup.
Very fun.
Good doodles for Dean Ambrose. Good match.
It was.
Really good match.
But anyways, now let's get from good stuff to where we get to the bottom.
This is where the role. Okay, now Jack Swagless and Alberto Burrito was bad. Rusev and Ryback.
But this is where we get the. This is where we get from.
Fuck you take place.
You want to know what this was? You got all the way from heaven. From Dean Ambrose won the title, then you go all the way down to hell for this match, then for this last one that we'll get to, you went to the bottomless pit of the abyss.
Yes, okay, this Divas match was confronting the Cerberus, who guards the gateway to hell, and the other match, well, we'll get to that in a little bit.
Oh my god. So, as for this match, it was a rematch again for how many times in a row between Paige and Charlotte for the Divas Championship.
There's only one thing. Sasha. Yeah, we're getting Sasha right in the fucking pre-show, and it's having commercials getting interrupted.
Yes, and we're clearly
she's not booked right.
No, and Sasha Banks deserved better right now, even though she deserved a lot in NXT and she rightfully got it. But in WWE, she deserves a lot better.
Okay, there was like a couple things that made me laugh about this match. You know, Charlotte, like when she got super kicked and she did the Ric Flair, like, kaplunk, you know, that kind of made me laugh.
It didn't. I'm sorry. It didn't.
No, just a couple things. However, this match fucking sucked.
It was one of the worst Divas matches I've ever seen. We've gone from freaking seeing, how can I put it in a sexual term? We've gone from seeing, I can't think of one. Okay, so if that's the case, this match itself between Paige and Charlotte, it was boring, not much in-ring competition. A lot of shouting was going on that makes you think that these two were having vagina sex between each other.
Charlotte got little to no pop.
No.
They were cheering for Paige to win.
Which was quite surprising, as a matter of fact. And plus, here's the thing about Charlotte right now. She needs to be heel. She needs to be a heel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I understand, the dirtiest player in the game. She's using the tropes, using that trend, so to speak. She is the daughter of, Nature Boy Ric Flair, one of the greatest ever.
This match itself, I'm going to tell you now, the way it ended too, where the exposed trombone came into play, a drop toe hold the Paige, and it was a 1, 2, 3. It was a complete bummer of a finish of the match. This match, I never gave one of these scores, but the next one is something I thought I would never give.
I give this a 1 out of 5.
I give this a 0.5 out of 5.
Oof.
I did not care for this Divas match whatsoever.
You were fucking bored as hell. Like me and Alex watched this with us as well.
Yes, he did.
And now comes
the biggest shit stain out of the whole pay-per-view. This is the match. Not only gave you 1, but said 2 fuck yous. That's what it was. It was a match.
This match was absolute fucking garbage.
It was boring as shit.
This match was ass.
It was ass.
It was absolute ass. We told you what was going to happen.
And look what happened.
The crowd was fucking dead.
And plus,
Roman Reigns like, TLC, baby, trying to pump the crowd. No one did.
No, because everybody knows the expectation of what was going to happen. That's what happened with this match. We all knew the expectation of what happened. So pretty much as this match...
This is one of the absolute worst TLC matches I have ever fucking seen.
You want to know the honest to God's truth with me? This is the worst TLC match I've ever seen. This is the worst.
This was so boring. This was so just dull. I couldn't give 2 shits
about either man.
Why could you make the Dean Ambrose and Kevin Owens match the TLC match and let that fit? Bad. The Dean Ambrose, that is how they should have concluded the pay-per-view.
Yes, with Dean Ambrose.
With the crowd going berserk like that, that would have been a nice conclusion.
It would have been a good conclusion.
It was actually a fun match.
It was a lot of fun match. But here's the thing now, between Sheamus and pretty much Roman Reigns noodles, what bitch says this match, like I said, the crowd was dead, everybody was cheering, NXT, you wanna know the worst thing?
Oh my
this
God,
one was quite surprising. It was so fucking surprising!
No, it's in Boston.
Boston, Massachusetts. This was the most surprising cheer.
Oh my God, match. Dude! It was in Boston. They were chanting, "We want Cena," and then Cena sucks.
It was so fucking surprising.
You gotta be fucking. They rather have Bucky. Oh my God! They were chanting NXT. They were chanting, "This is boring." The fucking crowd spread their ass cheeks apart and took a shit all over.
Everybody, except for, there was a couple little kiddies who was exciting the whole entire thing in the right there, but you know what, that doesn't matter with real WWE fans.
Hold on a second here. Keep talking about this match. I got something to type to you down below, so go ahead.
So, as for this match, the crowd was taking a big diarrhea donkey do all over this what?
Donkey do.
Oh, wait, about him.
I think he said he won it up, or he's getting ready. He says, "Let me get ready." I was like, "Dude, we're on the last match." He's like, "Oh, damn." I don't know if you want to bring him on or not.
Well, we're almost.
It's almost done, yeah. So
sorry if that's the case.
But, and our stream kind of got fucked up, sadly to say, but we counted as many as we could. He threw 15, Roman Reigns threw 15 punches and 12 clotheslines.
That was how bad it was. It was that bad. The match, I mean, Roman Reigns himself, that's all he was throwing was just spears, clotheslines, and punches.
There was one bump where Roman Reigns fell off the fucking ladder. I was like, oh shit, he hit hard. And there was another part where when Sheamus threw the ladder at Roman went flying back out on the apron. I was like, okay, that made me laugh. Other than that, this match was fucking garbage.
They pretty much got booed out of the whole entire arena. You know, at the end of the match, the League of Nations, you know, Alberto Burrito, Ivan Drago, and pretty much King Bullshit came out, and
King Bullshit. There you go.
Bullshit, that's a new one. King Bullshit's his name. King Bullshit came out and pretty much interfered, you know, here comes Sheamus, grab the belt, he wins. Whoop-de-fuck you.
Nobody helped Roman Reigns. No Dean Ambrose, no Usos or nothing.
Nobody gave a shit. That was it. Congratulations, WWE, for making another shitty paper.
You got the League of Retards.
The League of Assholes is more like it.
The League of Assholes.
The League of Retards, League of Assholes, that's what it was.
I don't know what to give this, either a 0 or a 0. Okay,
well,
you know what?
Mind if I give my rating first?
Go ahead.
Alright, well, first off, I spat on my computer by mistake. So anyways, folks, about this match, this was the worst TLC... What?
No, I don't want to ruin your moment. Go ahead.
So pretty much, this was the worst, I mean the worst, the shittiest, most rotten-ass, fucking boring-est TLC match I've ever seen.
Oh my
The chemistry was terrible, it was boring, just mostly throwing all over the place. A stupid,
there was botch, dude. One of the tables didn't even break.
It was a bad botch. The freaking trolling of the crowd because they absolutely hate it. Folks, out of all the pay-per-views I've been on and reviewed, I've never ever gave this a rating on a match this year. This is my first 0 out of 5. I'm giving this a 0 out of 5 because I absolutely fucking hated this match.
Here's the thing. There are 2 matches of the year I can think that are worse. One of them I did give the 0, and the other one's the Royal Rumble. This is number 3.
This is number 3.
I give this a 0.5 out of 5. This was fucking atrocious. WWE, you don't fucking listen. You don't listen. You have Kevin Owens and Dean Ambrose, 2 of the most over guys you have. You should have let them finish the pay-per-view. What's wrong with the Intercontinental belt finish the pay-per-view? It worked for Bret Hart and the British Bulldog.
It worked for that. Oh no, I couldn't think of that.
WrestleMania 10, Mr. Perfect and Bret Hart. That stole the show. It's not that fucking hard.
It's not. It's not one of those, like, how can you say, side belts, if that's the right word.
Well, remember, back in the day, the Intercontinental Championship was huge because if you won that belt, that means you're working your way up to become the champion in the near future. Ultimate Warrior, Bret Hart, I wish Mr. Perfect had the championship, but, hell, Roddy Piper had it. It was a big thing to him. Macho fucking Man Randy Savage, who I consider to be the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. He had it for about a year, and guess what happened? He wanted to become one of the best champions ever. Shawn
Michaels had a razor.
Shawn fucking Michaels, another great one.
The bad guy Razor Ramon, who I consider to be the greatest Intercontinental champion.
He should have been world champion instead of Diesel. I'm sorry, but
pretty much the Intercontinental title back in the day, it was a big deal, but now pretty much I really consider the Intercontinental title. It's nothing. That's what WWE's considering right now. It's nothing.
Well,
just
remember,
like the US
according
title.
to Vince McMahon, the championships, the belts, they don't matter. That's what he said. Then what's the fucking point?
What's the point of having a champion? So, folks, I'm going to say right now, this pay-per-view, it started off really well, but the rest of it...
it started off...
It started off
with a fucking Lexington Steel hard-on, and you turned into fucking,
a small Garrison penis.
No. What's that movie called? Bucky Larson. Yeah, Bucky... No, not Bucky. Is it Bucky Larson? Yeah, Bucky Larson. One of the worst fucking... Bucky Larson, yeah. Yeah, it went from a Lexington Steel Mandingo hard-on to a Bucky Larson, shriveled up dick.
That's what it was. So anyways, folks, as for the whole event itself, it was only a 2-match event. That's all it was. Just like TLC from last year.
Oh my god, it's deja vu.
Now, pretty much, folks, as for itself, it was a 2-match. The rest was just it was just a couple matches were alright, but didn't have expectations we wanted.
Some matches were just like, yeah, okay. One match was like pretty bad. One was sort of disappointing. It had its moments where it was sort of disappointing. 2 matches were absolutely phenomenal, and then we had a complete two fuck yous. Oh my god.
As for this, for my rating, I give this whole pay-per-view a 4 out of 10. I gave it a 4 out of 10 because it was a big disappointment.
That's about what I gave it to.
A 4 out of 10.
You gotta judge it as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
To me, this is the second worst pay-per-view of the year.
It is. It kills
me because you know what the funny thing is?
The next pay-per-view.
The 2 worst pay-per-views of the year contains 5 out of 5 matches.
That's something.
The triple threat, and the triangle ladder match.
That's something. But anyways, folks, speaking of one of the worst pay-per-views, in 2016, I'm gonna say right now, next pay-per-view that we're gonna be doing predictions and
yeah, it's the Roman Rumble.
The Roman Rumble. That's what's going to be the Royal Rumble. That's the next one we're going to be reviewing and predicting as well. Pretty much, folks, when it comes to these predictions now, especially for this year, I've actually lost all hope up until WrestleMania. That's all I'm saying. Reason why I say up until WrestleMania, because, hey, the Royal Rumble...
Royal Rumble used to be one of it used to be my favorite pay-per-view.
It used to for me as well, but now, since it's predictable as ever... Now, pretty much, the reason why we say Roman Rumble, because Roman Reigns is going to win the Royal Rumble. That's all we're saying. And we've been saying it for how many weeks now, and we're going to continue saying until next week.
Look what they're doing to Daniel Bryan. It's fucking sickening.
Now, folks, before we conclude this, I want to say right now, Daniel Bryan, WWE, you are treating Daniel Bryan, a crowd favorite, like shit.
Yeah, let's let him be a fucking trainer at NXT.
Pretty much, he was cleared by all the doctors, the WWE and stuff, and after all the shit he's went through, being out for months, and you know what, him actually being physically cleared, you're going to put him as a trainer for NXT. You're going to put him as a trainer for NXT instead of making him a wrestler, back like he belongs. It's because we are getting something that we want, and that is a legitimate, badass, yet a fantastic technical wrestler. Instead, you're giving us a John Cena 2.0.
That's exactly what he is.
A multiple bitch tits and a freaking, Roman. Let's go, Roman. More of that bullshit. That's all you're giving us.
We want Cena.
We want
if
Cena.
Came out,
is that surprising?
If Cena actually came out, I would have stopped watching.
Oh, fucking Roman gave us a 0. But anyways, folks, like I said, 4 out of 10 for the both of us. So yeah, stay tuned for the Royal Rumble that's coming. But like I said about these pay-per-views, I've lost all hope for, the Royal Rumble and Fastlane. Fastlane, I believe that's the next one or so. I don't know. But folks, about that, I don't know about him. I've lost all hope up until WrestleMania. That's all I gotta say about that. Why WrestleMania? Well, let's just say we don't know what the matches are yet. But folks, since Kevin Owens is not the Intercontinental Champion anymore, pray to God, and hopefully, we get Lesnar and Owens. Also, from the way it looks, more bullshit, they're saying between Undertaker and, dare I say, Buckethead. Clue match between John Cena and The Undertaker at WrestleMania 32, which is something that we don't need or want for The Undertaker. That's all I gotta say about this particular match. But for WrestleMania 32, if the matches are gonna be bad, then I lost all hope for WWE. I seriously lost all hope. Then why even bother to do predictions or whatever? Still, even though it's fun to do them with people and everything, but still lost all hope and give discussions and whatnot. Lost all hope for the rest of this year. So, folks, I hope you all enjoyed this. And Romy, I know what you're gonna do. So please subscribe for more fun games and more shit to come. And ciao for now.
Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of TLC reviews for the WWE shit stays of 2015. And coming up next in the previews and predictions, we have actually NXT.
Oh.
Has a special this Wednesday in Great Britain, the United Kingdom. And NXT always put on some damn good shows, and I cannot see what they have in store. And then we have the Roman Rumble.
The Roman Rumble.
Until the next video, stay tuned, and once again,
Muscle Boy bitch tits.
motherfuck Irish Red Rooster and Muscle Boy bitch tits. And people are wanting him, but I don't understand why.